What's up, HERO LAIR fans? We're back with you. My name's Dan. Hanging with me is Mario, the Alpha Collector. So if you're watching Gotham tonight, there was a exclusive sneak peek at Batman v Superman. We're gonna watch it right now.
All right, let's see it.
No need to mince words. Oh, come on! Are you fucking kidding me? Turned his head, man. This is incredible already.
What the This guy has to be dream sequence.
You think so? Yeah, maybe.
Different shield than... Oh, it has to be.
Holy shit. Yeah, you don't think that's legit? Yeah, you see, Superman seems way too pissed off to...
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That, it just, we talked about that before. Like, that's, to me, is a dream sequence. That's like him coming, like, like that whole, like the warriors, the guys coming down.
Yeah, like those
coming down.
Almost like the Superman's SS
Exactly.
or brown shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Soldiers,
it seems way too fishy that's not iconic Superman. You know what I mean?
To be detested, so
to
pissed
be
off.
so detested and so pissed off. But what it does seem to me is how Batman's portraying him in his mind. Because like you see the hatred, like and the whole aspect of when him and Alfred are talking about it in the other thing where it's this man is not your enemy. Yeah. This man is like, that seems to me when that whole speech that Alfred's talking
the
about,
manifestation of what's in Bruce's head of what he sees this alien as.
Exactly. And that seems exactly what that is. Yeah. And it's like,
as the most dangerous villain he'll ever face. He's building it up kind of into his head.
Exactly.
Yeah, which would make sense in a nightmare scene.
Yeah, he's seen all these other villains, and he's seen it, and he's never been in. I'm sure Batman's been in these tough situations, but he's been in that situation where here he is strung up, like almost like you're looking at. They're portraying Superman like a Nazi or some type of, like, putting him in like a concentration. It looks like a POW.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and you've got soldiers, you've got like those guys bowing to him. When would you ever see in any of the Superman lore that happen?
Now, to play devil's, I agree with you. Play devil's advocate, because this is what fanboys
of
like
course.
us do, right?
Please.
In this new Zack Snyder, and I say Schneider a lot, right?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
In this new version, we are dealing with a Kal-El that's not a Boy Scout yet. So we did see rage when Zod and Feyor and them first attack his mother. That was rage-filled, right? He's just filling him with punches, right?
Yep.
You see him have to make the tough choice to have to kill Zod. Now, obviously, he wasn't happy about that after, and we'll deal with the after effects of that. There is a hint that, well, not a hint. It's obvious that this isn't the Superman that we're used to, but I do agree that's taking it really far. Right? Add on to that too of it being a dream sequence is just as much as that's out of character for Kal-El and Superman. We've seen in the first previous trailer, which might be the best trailer I've ever watched. Yes. Like the first Batman v Superman trailer was
unbelievable.
Fucking like we flip out over Star Wars and Civil War that we'll link to, but that first BVS one's fucking another level. Anyway. In that trailer, you do see that desert, which I guess they're called. He's called Nightmare Batman in the desert. We see him snap the neck of one of Superman's SS kind of troopers.
Yeah, like
which is out of character for Batman to just snap somebody's neck. He'll choke him out and beat him to pulp. But he's not going to snap somebody, Seagal style, fucking neck break.
Oh God, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It
all leads to the dream sequence.
Yeah, it's seeming too out of character. And there's a difference between not being a Boy Scout and being an evil leader. Yeah. And the one thing about Superman, and you always get even in like all he's not that type of leader. He's never been that type of leader to have henchmen. He's a type of leader who he rather do stuff himself. He doesn't have henchmen. He doesn't have people following him. Like even the Justice League is a true team atmosphere. He never has servants. that whole like having people bow down
to have a militia.
I just don't see that, like not in like real time in Bruce's figment of Bruce's imagination, yes, but not in real time.
It looked fucking incredible.
Oh yeah,
just like that. That's the thing. Like, say Zack Snyder gets hit on for quality of his original stories.
Yeah.
Say what you will, his adaptations are fucking perfect. I've loved every one of his adaptations. He does just such a great job of giving you the excitement of being a kid and watching the cartoons, playing with the toys, reading the comics.
Yep.
And look, we love Marvel movies as well, but from a cinematic type of presentation, you put Snyder's work up there.
It's a different,
and it has just an epic kind of look to it. Right?
It's a different game. It's a different game, like you said, and it's like it really makes it like if you look. The best way to kind of compare this is the same that I've always gotten from the actual comic books. I've always found Marvel to be very, or more, even their darker pieces like Punisher and Blade and everything. I still find them lighter than the DC universe. Like, you get the DC universe and the artwork, like Alex Ross. You know what I mean? Like the realism, the grit. Like if you've ever read Arkham Asylum, the trade novel, like those are like the artwork's completely different.
And Kingdom Come, halfway done Kingdom Come.
Amazing. But it's like
you want to hang every page.
Yeah, like Alex Ross is on a different level. So that's what I get from Snyder's work versus the Marvel work. Like, I love the Marvel work, and I think they've gone completely aside.
But it does have a different look to it.
But the look reminds me of the comic.
I don't agree with this criticism, but a lot of stuff I've read online is that it looks kind of TV-ish. Even like Avengers 1 and 2, people criticize that it looks too TV. And they do hire a lot of TV directors.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Joss Whedon started off as a TV guy. The Russo brothers, who did a great job with the Winter Soldier, and now they've got Civil War coming out, and they're doing both of the Infinity War ones. They're TV guys, but they've done a great job, and the movies look great.
The movies look great.
But it does have a different... It does have a different kind of feel, and the Snyder look, it always looks more epic.
See, just to kind of go on that a little bit more, is I really think that, again, not being a huge Marvel comic book guy, that the best Marvel stuff out there comes from television. You look at their cartoons, you look at the X-Men series, and you look at all like...
Netflix is the best television stuff they're putting out.
And it's almost got a TV out, so I kind of feel at home with that look. Like that to me just it's I like the fact that they're kind of splitting it and going, this is the Marvel look, this is the DC look. So it's not the same.
I like it too. We can enjoy
the things differently. And I find that the DC looks a little grittier. It's a little bit,
at least the Snyder movies
movies for sure, and even the Nolan movies too. You know what I mean? Like the two type, and even going back to the original Tim Burton. We don't speak of Schumacher here, but even going back to the original Tim Burton, they were dark and gritty. They're much more like the Dark Knight Returns. So I like that aspect.
Yeah, which is a good combination, right? Because even in the comic books, when it was the Marvel versus DC, what really propelled Marvel was how. DC was always it's the battle of the gods on Mount Olympus. They're here causing problems for us, but they are the gods, right? Where Marvel really was the first one to take, hey, our superheroes are going to have problems like you. You're getting beaten up in school. Well, guess what? Peter Parker is going to have the same thing. Exactly. You can't get a girl. You're having trouble managing your job. You don't get along with your parents. Peter Parker's going to go through the same kind of thing.
Real world problems.
So it's almost fitting that the looks of the movie. Of the DC movies and the tone of the Marvel movies mirror kind of what was successful
in the comics.
And in the end, we win out.
We win out because it's like here we are, where we're getting everything that we like. So I definitely think that's the way to go.
Fuck. Want to watch this one more time?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it one more time, guys. It just looks so. Fuck. He can turn his head. Look at that. He turned.
Yeah.
Well, there he kind of turns his shoulders, but. At the beginning,
a little bit of a head turn, yeah.
So he was knocked out too.
This is like even like the smoke and everything just seems very dreamy to me.
I love like see how he landed. He didn't do like the slow float.
No,
he's showing like he breaks the speed of sound every time. You know, like comes down with a force. Wow. Fuck! What the fuck happened?
Yes, this is like I can't wait. Like 2016. Damn you, gods! Damn you!
It's okay. We got a lot of treats before then.
Man, this is so. I'm on edge. Like as Batman's obviously one of my biggest fanboy moments, and like I've been one of those guys who like I love Tim Burton, and it's like I've been talking to a lot of other fans about this, and it's like you look at like even the '66 Batman has its place. You know what I mean? Like everything has its place. Sure. So it's this the fact that they kind of rebranding it and moving it into this and into a true like Frank Miller-esque the world is amazing, and they needed to do it.
It's a good time to be alive.
Yeah,
if you're a super geek. And we are super geeks.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. You can follow us on Twitter @the Hero Lair. We'll be back with you really, really soon. Bye.